Good afternoon, everybody. This is 𝗷𝗀𝗄𝗃, CEO and founder of 𝗷𝗀 Educations. Welcome to another podcast with me. And in today's podcast, I have here with me one of my students, Mr. Nikhil Kumar, who have joined our job coaching program, and he has done extremely well. The reason why I bring him on today, so he can inspire you guys, he can share with you his journey, and hopefully many of you who's watching this, if you guys are feeling down, this will be a great motivation for you to get back on it and go out there and then get your dream jobs that you deserve. Now, Nikhil, for those who don't know about you, can you quickly introduce yourself? Who are you? Where did you study and where do you live at the moment?
Yeah. Hi guys. My name is Nikhil. I'm from Melbourne actually. So because of my PR and everything, I got to come to Adelaide, where I was really struggling to get a job because as per the market, as per the persons I spoke, they said that there are the market is very low. But during that time, from one of my friend who is benefited with Leo's job coaching program, he referred me to go to Leo. I still remember, Leo, on the first day when I called you, you said me that, man, just believe me, come to me. I'll make you set everything right. All box ticks, everything. So I still remember that day, man, but I did not know that the result will be this fast. Actually, it's better for me to say than you are my elder brother who guided me.
Oh, thank you, man. Great. So now let's jump into a bit about your history first. So when did you first come to Australia?
I came here in 2018 in the month of August for November intake.
And what do you study in Australia? Which university?
I'm from Deakin. It's in Geelong. Masters in Construction Management.
Yo, man, that's a very popular course, isn't it? I have a lot of students doing that course. Obviously, when you first came here, Nick, how did you feel about the job market? When did you start to feel that it was not easy to get a professional job?
So when I started searching a job, like it's been like in the month of May, I guess. Yeah. So during that time, I started searching many jobs, but everyone was asking for me. Everyone was asking about the experience. I don't know. I used to get a lot of rejection mails in my mailbox, like heaps of mails. Like you can literally show you, like there are like thousands of mails which I haven't opened. So there, I really got demoralized and demotivated, really, because I need one chance. I need one chance, one spark to just lighten up the rest of the things. But where I'm struggling to get. So when I seen my mates, getting into professional life, I did not feel that excited to go with the present job and everything. I hate really waking up in the morning, nothing to do, same routine life, everything, man. But you're like a movie director, so you wrote everything scene by scene. So this is what it's going to be. This is what it's going to be. And if you act like this is what it's going to get you the result. Everything, man, like everything. So and even now, to be frank, the job I got is not that advertised once.
Wow.
And also it's not, and it's all, and it also, it's not only advertised, but it's a senior role. But luckily, when I called him, and the best part was, like, you always used to say, you used to you used to share a presentation saying that which all the defects, which all the struggles you face, just point out each and everything. I still remember, like I said, that I never used to get a feed. I never used to follow up. After applying, I was in constant touch with the hiring in charge or whoever it may be. For the few companies, there are in charges, for a few companies, there are like project managers who's directly hiring us. So that's how that might be. I called the company after a week back, again after a week. Then again, he thought maybe that I'm very serious about the role and want to get into a job. He saw my seriousness. He called me up. He took an interview. It just happened like a snap of it. So it's better like you change your job coaching program from a JCP to a motivation speaker, man. It suits you a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, after you told me yesterday, man, I'm actually thinking about it.
Yeah, it's better, man. It's better. Like you can just, make people feel more motivated. That is what once I got the job, I thought maybe this is now I came to know professionally how to approach the HRs, how to approach the companies.
Mm,
And
absolutely.
and I thought maybe I might be getting a job by the end of December, but I ended up getting at the end of October.
Wow. And how long did it take you to get this role, Nikhil? How long did it take you from joining our program?
See, I joined on September 28th, that is end of September. I got it on 24th of October.
So that is
My
about
interview was
nearly a month.
not even a month. Not
Yeah,
even a
not
month.
even a month. Yeah.
Not even a month. Yeah, not even a month. But
Man.
the best part I need to mention is not only you. I mean, you are obviously the man, the captain of the ship. But your team, like they are, I need to have a special mention for the lady called Charlotte. She was literally like, and you especially when I constantly used to just update my things you used to give me constant output. No, Nikhil, this is not the way. This is not the way. So this is used. You made me to literally. You made me to like a kindergarten student. You made me to do everything. Like
Yeah, obviously, because we want to make sure you guys taken care of, Nikhil, and we want to make sure that you make no mistakes, and
yes,
that's why
yes.
we deliver that level of good service. We'll rewind a little bit. So
Okay.
you told me that you were doing some sort of odd job. So do you
Yeah.
remember what were some of the odd jobs you were doing?
So I was working at a fuel station.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because of my visa and everything, so I need to come back here. I worked as an intern in one of the companies. Then I got to come back here. Then I used to do an odd job, like which is not in my field. Then later on, I searched a lot, man. Like even the market was really, really very down. Technically,
Absolutely.
like yeah, absolutely. But and somehow I managed to get because of your help and your staff, your team, everyone. I ended up getting a good job.
Nah, I'm so
Like
pleased because when you told me this, Nikhil, I think a lot of people can relate that they have to go through all these odd jobs, and it just made me wonder how did you feel when you are a civil engineer, but then you have to do this odd job for survival's sake. What was going through your mind when every day you were doing this sort of odd jobs?
see, I'll just say a small personal thing of mine. So like I come from a really very middle class family. So like every other parents, even my parents struggled a lot to send me here. So when my mom used to meet their friends and everyone back in India, so the scenario in US is completely different from here. So everyone used to say like their sons or daughters getting jobs, earning heaps of money, and on top of it, when my mates who are back in India doing very well. So if after I know she couldn't express, she never expressed me that I'm not working. She knows the scenario what I'm facing here, but somehow I felt like I'm not doing good with my life.
Wow.
So they knew to. So every penny, every dollar they spent here, it should make some sense.
Yeah.
So somehow I have never been serious in my life, but this is the first time I've been very serious. So I got to know what my potential is. I mean, it should be a right direction. You've been like a compass man, going to a right direction.
Thank you, Nikhil. So obviously you say you're working odd jobs, and obviously you also say that you apply for many, many jobs.
Many
Do
jobs,
you
man.
remember
Literally
how
like
many you
heaps.
applied?
If I say the figure, maybe you get fainted in the live in the podcast. I don't want to make it, but there are like literally maybe like now I can see it's right on beside me. It's like around like 10,000, 14,000. But I don't know how many rejected men. And you don't believe me. I stopped seeing the mails also.
Elaborate on that. Why is that? Elaborate
Yeah,
on that.
because if I see it, then I'll get demotivated. I'll lose interest, and I'll be confidence-less, which reflects in my face. It's really more hectic for me to take that point.
I think this is something people need to be aware that if you don't have a good job, it actually affects your mental peace, isn't it? It
Of
affects
course,
your
of course.
mental.
Yeah, of course. And to be open with you, the odd job which I do, it's almost the similar. But my kind of job. So once I thought sitting alone in the room, once I thought of myself being like, what am I doing with my life?
Wow.
what I've studied, what I've done with my life. So my parents has given me every resources I want, but what is missing in me, like where the other person has got the same thing, he has been success in. It's not jealousy, but I need to take some inspiration from my mates, from my friends, from my colleagues, whoever I
Absolutely.
meet in my daily life.
Mm.
I've seen many people.
Mm.
Even till now, I never even I don't know how to approach recruiters, companies, everything. I used to have a fear of going there, talking to people. Then later on, even when you said me initially, when you instructed us to do a few things, I faced a little hassle in it.
Mm.
I felt hassle in it. I mean, I know I was everything, man. It's a mixed emotion, I felt nervousness. I felt threat, like I'm scared. Everything. But later on, when I started doing one, two, three, I gained confidence. Now I
Yes.
can just go into the companies. I can talk to the people. Initially at the first stage, first cold call or the walk-in I have done, I couldn't get the HR's number or email or nothing.
Yeah.
But later on, when I went to second, I thought I just hold. Still now, you don't believe I have your school script ready here, because I don't know when it's gonna get used to me in future. Also, maybe I can use them in the
Absolutely.
future. Yeah,
Wow.
like that, man, like that. And on the best part was, like, once I got this offer day before yesterday, I got a call from other company. I thought maybe I might get one, but I got two. Now I was left with the choice. Uh,
And I think it's a good problem to have, isn't it?
yeah,
To have choices.
yeah. But I think people may think that this is an advertised this thing, or advertised what do you call advertisement, or marketing stuff like this. When you post this one, but you can advertise, get some random people and talk them, but they can't see the happiness and smile I've got on my face.
So true. So
So
true.
true. So you know what? When I got a call, when I spoke to you, you know what I spoke to you. I said many things which are related in my personal life as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, man, like you are like absolutely incredible.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
a top notch man. You're a top notch trainer.
Obviously, so thank you so much for all the acknowledgement, Nikhil. So now then let's do a little bit fast forward here. So you join our program, and obviously just now, like what you said, you have learned a lot. There's so much things that you have taken away just from the past 5 weeks or so. But if we can sum up maybe in the top 3 takeaways that really have defined everything for you for this program, what will be those top 3 takeaways from our job coaching program that you want to share with the people? The top 3 takeaways.
Top three takeaways is, I never know about the hidden math in the personal career. It's one takeaway which I had. I never knew about that. And the second takeaway is like how to approach talking to a random people or random stranger is like a bit scary for us, or feel nervous. But I spoke to directors, man. I spoke to the
Wow.
managers, like which I felt that is what I was a different person before joining the program. And one more thing, I really got motivated. You made me to discover myself.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
You made me to discover myself. This is what I have taken away from your job coaching program. And
We haven't finished yet.
yeah, we haven't finished yet, but half the way. Half the way I got the job.
Oh, well done,
Then, but
guys. Oh my.
you need to teach me the rest of the classes, man. I'll come and attend. I don't know what's gonna help me in future also.
Too fast, too furious, isn't it, Nikhil?
Yeah,
Too
too fast, too
fast,
furious. But
too
I
fast.
did not expect it. And you know what? So when I spoke to few of the HRs, they were willing to give me a job. But the thing was, the hiring process got slowed down during the November or December. As you know, it's an end of the year.
Absolutely.
But there is like luckily, like because of this, I got a job now. Everyone. So I approached many companies. Everyone. I didn't know about the job proposals and the perfect structure, Australian structure. That was like top notch.
Oh,
Like
thank you.
if you ask me to put like every class I heard, I can put a star mark on it. It's a star item. So that's all I can say.
Now, just for the last two questions, Nikhil. So you talk about the hidden jobs market. Tell them about how do you get this current role? Like when you say it's hidden, is it because it was not advertised? Like elaborate more on that, because I think the viewers, they might not understand this hidden market you're talking about.
Okay. So the hidden jobs which I got hired into. So that job, like they never advertise them on any of the job websites or job apps, everything. What I learned from them is one thing. So they want people who are seriously looking to work for the company. So first thing, and when I started then identifying my potential employers, then later on I have sent my job proposals and everything. I used to do a routine, like the KPI every day. So like that, after I was doing it regularly, the LinkedIn messages, the cold calls I used to do, that is how I got into. So I prepared a chart of it and you used to give me a feedback. No, this is not the way. For every role I have applied, so I used to send it to you, like you used to do changes. If it's fine, you ask me to go ahead. If not, that's way. So this job, I got it through a call. I made a cold call to them.
Wow.
So I explained myself. Then after that, they asked. Luckily, the HR was available, so I spoke to him. So he gave me his email and everything. I sent him my job proposals and everything. So like after that, he called me the next day. He asked me that if you are fine with it today, we can go for an interview. Then I cleared round 1, round 2, and round 3. Now I'm like, maybe in a couple of days I'll be flying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, and Nikhil, I think you made it sound too easy, but it's actually not, because there was so much things involved, isn't it?
Yeah.
There was so many steps involved. Tell them about how important it is for you to learn how to cold call, because did you even know that you can actually call the employers?
No, I never knew. That's what it's a hidden market, and I don't know. So people like the cold call, like actually when I joined the program, you said me that 90% there are chances that you might get 90% of your students, they got into the hidden market jobs only. So when I cold call, like it's not that easy, but with your scripts and with the way you approach, one thing I learned is like it's not about how much you have, how much you project.
Wow.
So it's not only that the way you project. So we doesn't learn that from reading some articles or something like that. There should be some motivation behind it. So I think you are the one.
Great, thank you. And obviously the scripts and the question, the qualifying question, the magic questions that I told you to read it off from the script, was that helpful?
Yeah.
All those questions.
Really, man. You know what I said him? So I said, sir, actually, I mean, at the start of the podcast, I said that it's a senior role. So when I said I might not be the experienced guy you're looking for, but one thing I can share you that I have a really good attitude to learn new things, and I can make sure that I'm really a quick learner. So these are all the magical questions. There are like heaps. So I don't know, like with the first one only, he was really impressed. And you know what he said?
Yeah.
Man, I have came across many students, and no one said me this. I like you so much. So
Whoa.
I knew that. Yeah, I knew that on the day one only. I knew that I'm going to get the job. But even I did not share it with my friends or nothing. So until I see a contract letter or an agreement between me and the company, I thought I'll make it official. Except you, I have never said anyone, man. Because I got to say you anyway, because I don't know how I performed and everything.
Wow, Nikhil, man, that's so awesome. The way you ask, you go from, you really implement what I teach you, man. I'm so proud of you.
Because, man, because that's my, ultimate goal. Like all my life, I studied everything, but somehow, man, I did not feel like doing the same odd jobs here, because they have sent me my parents have sent me here for some purpose where I have to fulfill that. Yeah. It's not only like because I need to like the work I have to do. So
That's so
what's the
true.
use if I don't like it? Even
And I think,
if I work on a hot sun, it should be fine
yes,
for me.
that's right.
I
That's
should
right.
like it.
And I think a lot of viewers watching this, they should get some inspiration from you here, because I think you are really talking about their life, and I think they can relate so well. The struggle is real. In this country, the struggle is real, isn't it?
Yeah, man. And I can like whoever is watching this, I can assure you, everyone is going through the same process with I'm not only the one, but everyone is looking for the same chance or same that spark of it. So I think maybe if I inspire even a one person, that would be really,
Wow.
I feel happy. And the best part is like when you send me the day one and I spoke to you, I've seen some videos of it, and I never thought that I'll be in your podcast now.
Exactly. So for the
Yeah,
viewers watching this, what happened was when I first talked with Nikhil, I also gave him some videos about testimonial students who
yeah.
came before him, and they got the job. And did it inspire you when you saw that? Was that kind of give you some hope as well?
That was real, man. That was real, and you can just see the smile on my face because I needed this very badly. I couldn't say, I couldn't articulate few words, but I'm badly in need of a job.
Got you. Now, obviously, now that you got this role, is it going to help you with your visa and everything as well? Do you feel that it will help you with a lot in many aspects?
Many aspects.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is the last lap I have. If I clear this one, it's all done, and that I have cleared now.
that's it, man. That's it. Because I think people need to understand that it's so important nowadays that they need to have a good job, obviously for their career, but also for their visa. If they wish to stay here longer,
Yeah,
need to have a good job. You agree on that?
they need to. Yeah, of course, man. They're like everyone at the end of the studying, doing our study and everything. Everyone wants to reside here, so everyone wants to get a residency here. So that would be, according to the immigration rules right now. So you got to have a professional job. There's no other way. So in that, the jobs which are which are advertised, people, there are like heaps of competition. And if the recruiter gets what he wanted from a student in the second application itself, so he won't see the next all resumes.
So true.
Yeah. So this is what even I learned. And this is what worked me when I send directly my resume. They will see my resume. That is for sure. At least I don't know whether I'll get a positive, positive result or not. So I'm happy that it might be helpful for me in the future.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure. And the thing is, Nikhil, the thing is, you know that you take control of your destiny now. And you know that you can have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jobs if you want to.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to limit yourself to 𝗷𝗫𝗃.com,
Yeah.
LinkedIn, right?
Yeah.
And that makes you feel powerful.
Yeah.
In a way, you feel in control. So for those
Even
who's
I
watching,
face rejections.
yeah,
I face rejections.
tell them about that. Tell them about the
Yeah.
rejections.
So even I failed rejections when I called a couple of them. I mean their response was really rude. I faced that one. Initially, I thought maybe I did not feel it very good. I felt very bad. But later on, it's like if you get a job, if you end up getting a job, it's always a journey, and you'll learn a lot of things in it. And it pushed me, like literally. See, they talk to me like that. If I have a designation under my name, that would be different, right?
Do you feel that your resume before us and after us is like day and night?
Yeah,
The
man.
difference.
Very much. It's like the standard, and I didn't know that there will be a software called ACS or something.
Yeah, ATS.
ATS. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know that one. But later on, you made a changes really mattered a lot. That's what, like, everything like from the basic structure, like old structure where I have done my resume, cover letter, everything one by one. You changed everything. You made us to call few people. You made us to identify potential employers. So this is a senior role. Like, why I'm so happy, because you said me that few of your students got into senior roles without having a zero experience. That literally happened to me.
See?
And then I thought maybe I might get a job. It's it's really a big thing, but I end up getting a senior role. So he felt some spark in me. So that was really helpful. It's not about how much you have; it's about how much you express.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, the university system do not teach you that.
No. It's all about academics, study, read, and write. That's all. It's not practical, actually.
Absolutely. And for very last question here, Nikhil. So would you recommend this program to the viewers watching this? And if yes, like why would you recommend them to join us?
So I can only say them one thing, like whoever is watching, to just see this is as an investment and you'll get an ROI very soon. That is for sure. And whatever we are doing in a conventional method, it is totally different from what you teach. So what usually I had earlier was all the conventional routine things, like identifying the employees, everything, the job market which you have, everything. I think many of my batchmates also, they got the same thing from a hidden market. And there is only a way which you teach us, like we need to go in this pathway to reach the jobs.
Absolutely. Because a lot of your fellow friends from Deakin University, they came to me for help, and most of them, the job that they got was also in the 90%, which is in the offline market, like what you have mentioned. For those who are curious, what package did you go for, Nikhil?
So I went with the diamond package.
Yeah.
The highest package.
Do you feel that this is pay off already?
No, it's already already paid off, man. Like it's already paid off. Like I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Even I said you that we'll meet for a dinner or a lunch, but I can't make it, man. I'm sorry for that, because I had I need to join them immediately.
Nah, of course, man. Of course.
But anyway, man, I gotta meet you. I'll meet you soon.
Definitely, we will. Definitely, we will. For those who's watching this, do you have any last advice for them before we wrap it up? Would you have, for those who have applying but they're feeling hopeless, they're feeling like they want to throw the towel? Do you have any last word of advice for the viewers?
I just believe in Leo and the team. Just come, join them. He'll make you to reach your goals very soon. Like a brother, like a friend. Everything, like he literally he'll hold hand in hand, make you to cross the line where you see your dreams and where you like to see yourself. That is all I can say. Every penny, every dollar you spend with him, like it makes some sense. It has some value. That's all, man.
Well done, Nikhil. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate your words. I appreciate your acknowledgement, and you are the reason why we keep doing what we're doing, and we realize that there's such a need for this service in the marketplace. Nobody really offering this service out there to the extent that we are offering. So so that's why you really continue to motivate us to keep doing it.
Sure, man. Sure, man.
And helping more people. So thanks for that. And we stay in touch. Yeah.
Sure, man. Sure.
All the best. And I know from here onwards, your career is just gonna go like that, right? So
I hope, man. I hope that comes true. And thank you so much. That's all I can say. Like I don't have any words for you and for your team, who were in constant touch, irrespective of it's a weekend or anything. They are like spot on. Like you have to do this. Like this is what you make the changes. That's all I can say, man. It's not about you.
That's awesome.
The team also. Thank you so much.
Man. Appreciate that. Okay. Thank you so much for this podcast, and I will see you soon. Okay. Take care.
Thank you, man. Bye.
All right, Nikhil.